everyone, it's nice to see you. Welcome back to WHU TV. I hope you're keeping well and having a great start to your week. This is the first of 4 consecutive pieces of content coming up on the channel over the next 4 days. But this video we're going to be talking about West Ham's Carabao Cup third round game, where we travel to Lincolnshire to take on League One side Lincoln City at the LNER Stadium this Wednesday evening, 7:45 kickoff, not on any UK TV channel. As always guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website. But as you can see from the icon that's up here, there's also Admiral and Umbro track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts, so go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they're supporting 39 separate food banks for those that are having real struggles putting food on their tables in these really difficult times that we've been experiencing since the end of the last decade and the start of this. So guys, go grab yourself a very nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, and going buy a very nice polo, whatever you want, and you'll be saving yourself a few pound there as well, I'm sure, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. So guys, there's going to be timestamps in the description below, so please do stick with us. And also, for that matter, if you want to jump around, that's fine, but please do stick with us, because the more you listen, the more you'll find some more information about. So as always guys, let's start off by talking about the officials. The referee for this game is Joshua Smith. His assistants are Edward Smart and Nick Greenhalgh. The fourth and last official is Lee Doherty. So yes guys, that means we've got no VAR. Will that help us? Will that hinder us? We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, as long as I can get home on time and find a decent stream, then we'll be live from around about 20 to 8, maybe 7:30, 20 to 8 for the watch long. So if you want to join in with that, then by all means, please do make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you get to know when the content is going up. Now, a bit of background on Lincoln. Now, the last time we played Lincoln was in the same time, actually, the third round of the League Cup, all the way back in 1982 in November, where we won 1-1 away. Sorry, we drew 1-1 away, I should say, and we won 2-1 in the replay 19 days later at the Bowling Ground. Now, David Moyes as a manager, he has managed against Lincoln twice while being at Preston, winning 5-0 at home and what looks like a squeaky bum time of 4-3 away. Now, Lincoln's club nickname, the Imps, is taken from the legendary Lincoln Imp, which was found to be turned to stone by an angel in the rafters of the Lincoln Cathedral. That's quite a sweet little legend there. I like it. It's quite nice. Now, the club was founded in 1884 and the Imps were officially named as an amateur association despite playing as a team since the 1860s. So that's a long time before you get confirmed as an actual legendary team sort of thing. But yeah. So turning to Lincoln's current league form, they sit 13th in the league One table I should say, winning 3, drawing 3 and losing 2 games, scoring 12 and conceding 9 goals on 12 points. That's not bad. Excuse me, 12 points from 8 games. Take that any day of the week. I mean, we're on 12 from 6 and we're 7th at the time of this recording, so not bad neither way. Now, their manager Mark Kennedy's go-to formation seems to be a 3-4-3, but so far from what I've been able to read, especially watching the Pompey game, they seem to attack in a 3-4-2-1 formation and defend in a 5-4-1. So they are going to make it quite difficult for us to get in and behind. The Pompey game was quite an entertaining game, especially the first half, really entertaining. 1-1 in 8-9 minutes, I think it was. And then unfortunately, Pompey just seemed to be the stronger side. But from what I can see, I do genuinely think Lincoln are going to give us a bit of a game, guys. I genuinely do. Now, their League Cup journey shows the first round they were in a 3-4-3 formation, 3-4-2-1 formation, I should say, and they won 2-0 against Notts County away, and then again in a 3-4-3 formation, beating Sheffield United 3-2 on penalties away again after a 0-0 full time. Now, Lincoln's style of play seems very much to be taking long shots, attacking down the right, long balls using long balls in a non-aggressive style. They are very strong at creating long shot opportunities, strong at finishing scoring chances, but they are weak at keeping possession and defending set pieces. But they are very weak at protecting the lead and aerial duels, even though some of their players which we'll come on to in a minute, are quite good at winning aerial duels. I'm not 100% sure this research from this website I've been using is 100% right, but going on the last game against Pompey, I can see where they're coming from. Now, Lincoln's injuries. Centre forward House is out with a hip problem. Centre forward Walker is out with a hamstring problem. And centre back Mont Summer, I think you pronounce that, is out long term with a cruciate ligament surgery. So, you know, it's not a huge. I mean, obviously having two strikers and a centre back out is a bit strange at the time of this recording, but I mean, obviously things can change. Of course, that was the thinking going into the Pompey game on Saturday. But their highest assister and goal scorer is attacking midfielder Daniel Maggirio, I think you pronounce that, with 3 goals and 2 assists, followed very closely by defensive midfielder Teddy Bishop with 2 goals and 1 assist. Now, players to look out for, from what I've been able to gather, it looks like O'Connor, Yoma, Ruffin, Jackson and Mitchell are all strong at winning the ball in the air. Not necessarily winning the duels all the time, but they seem to be getting involved in things quite a fair bit. But turning to West Ham now, guys, the only injury you can really report, because obviously Bowen was played in the starting 11 against Liverpool. Apologies to everybody that watched the Liverpool game, watch along. You know, it was really difficult to keep a decent stream. I hopefully have found a better company that I can use, a more reliable and slightly further up-to-date stream as well from what I was looking at yesterday. But yeah, it's, you know, we lost 3-1 to Liverpool. It could have easily been 2-2 at half-time. Really, genuinely could have been. Second goal, yes, there's mistakes in terms of closing down McAllister, but it's a beautiful chip over to Nunez and it's an easy goal for him. Perfect training ground stuff. And the third goal, I do think Soufal can get in there a little bit quicker to prevent Jota from scoring, but it's a hair's breadth. Bill's going to be joining me tomorrow for the recap video when we talk about the back of Topola and the Liverpool game. So guys, please do see if you're around about that from around about 8:30. Now, as I say, Creswell's the only one that's out with a hamstring strain because he was substituted at half-time from the Europa League game as a result of it. So, yeah, obviously, again, there's going to be a lot of rotations, and I've rotated in my starting 11 this time a lot more than I did previously. Now, this is no disrespect to any Lincoln fans watching in any shape or form. Genuinely isn't. But I do think, even with this heavy rotation that we're going to be talking about, that I do think this is a side. It's not going to make it easy. I can't see it being a 7 or 8-0 as Newcastle scored against Sheffield United yesterday, or like, for example, when was it Tranmere Rovers? I think it was when we the League Cup round a few seasons ago at the London Stadium. I don't think it's going to be that easy. I really don't. I watched the game against Pompey with quite detail, and I do think they're generally, I've said it at the start of the video and throughout this, basically, to be fair, guys, I do genuinely think that this game is going to be very tricky. Lincoln are going to be massively up for it, regardless of it being on the telly or not. They're going to want to get a Premier League scalp. Of course not. Of course they are. They're League One. Of course they're going to want to have this. But guys, in the comment section below, give me what the starting 11 that you would put out, rather than what you think David Moyes is going to be putting out, because this is the starting 11 that I think we should be putting out. And it's a distinct possibility that David Moyes will, but this is the starting 11 that I'm hoping to see on Wednesday night. Fabianski in goal, with a back four of Kera, Ogbonna, Mavropanos and Emerson. Coventry and Souček in the defensive midfield positions, with Kudus, Fornals and Benrahma in midfield, supporting Danny Ings up front. So thank you very much for your time, guys. Please do like, share and subscribe. There's more content coming up. As I say, Bill's going to be joining us for the recap on on Tuesday night. Then we hopefully have the watch along for the Lincoln game on Wednesday evening, 20 to 8, 7:30, something like that. Again, depending on what time I get home from work on time. Thursday, there will be the preview for the Sheffield United game. And then, of course, on Saturday, we'll have the full-time thoughts as well. But in the meantime, guys, as I say, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thinking at any part of this video that we've talked about. And, yeah, I will see you very soon. All the best now. Take care.